Sometimes I do my woodworking at night. Daytime isn't all the time. I use hand tools because I have neighbors. But you can get some things done if you've got that itch, that desire to make something, and no other outlet. The neighbor's tree had fallen, and I had slabbed it. Branches had come down from the sky in a winter storm, and I decided that they weren't problems, that they were gifts. Time to clean up the edges. Quickly and dangerously. Leave your safety comments below. The table saw blade didn't cut all the way through. I'm sure I must have the wrong one. And now it's time to repeat with the larger piece. A lot of this video will be a repeat because there's two similar things in one video. And of course, there is lots of sanding. The branches needed to be cleaned up a little on the ends. I need a template that will show me how to cut the tenons for these legs, and the tenons will fit into the bench and into the table. So I lock a leg in, and I use that hole I cut for my template. I tried 3 or 4 different ways of doing this, and this is my first attempt to whittle this down into something that will fit into the hole that I'm going to drill. Carving wasn't fast enough. So I used the Ryoba. But you just keep seeing what works. Eventually, I had 4 legs with tenons that were getting closer to their final shape. So I tried the draw knife to see if that'll get me a little closer. And then I try the wood rasp, the 4 in hand, and see if that'll get me to the fit that I need. I found out later that there's a tool that will do this very quickly on a drill, but I still don't think I could have afforded it. There is one clamp that everyone has. That's the butt clamp. It's a little bit dangerous. I got it shaped. Ready to fit into the tabletop. Or so I thought. Maybe I just need to hit a little harder. Or a lot harder. Or a lot of times. Or with a heavier thing. I was thinking maybe that wasn't a good idea. And then I saw the crack. And it went all the way to the end. And I put in the second one, and I think you just heard it. It opened up wide. It broke apart. And it's a dangerous thing to have a sledgehammer in your hand when you're feeling so frustrated. So I took the rest of the night off. Here we go again. Cut off the end. And you just have a smaller table, that's all. That should be fine. And it was. So I did it again. Marked for the hole. Drilled it out. Used my butt clamp. And pretty soon, we were back to where we started. But this time I was determined to be a little more gentle and patient and just tap, tap, tap it in. Just tap, tap, tap it in. That worked better. Now that we know what we're doing, we're cooking with gas. I got all four fitted without completely breaking anything. Took them back out, put in some glue. Not that exciting. And then hammered them back home. I decided that I wasn't entirely comfortable with just the glue, and I screwed them in. I cheated. Time to do all of the same things. But for the big boy. The one I've been waiting for. The one I don't want to make a mistake on. I cut the legs at a 5-degree angle. And this time, for the extra stability, I drilled my holes at a 5-degree angle so the legs would kick out. So that no one will ever fall off this incredibly sturdy, reclaimed lumber bench. I figured out that the chisel is the quicker way to get the tenon cut. And the draw knife should be used with downward force. Got it in, and it's time for all the same steps again. Now I'm cutting off the bottom of the foot to make sure that the heights are all equal. That should make sure that the bench will not rock around. I sunk some screws in. Cheating again. I'm so close I can taste it. And as everyone knows, when you're that close, you're really far away. Sanding, oiling and varnishing, oiling and varnishing. I don't know what I'm doing. Or maybe I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm making a bench out of trees that had to come down, and out of limbs that fell from the sky. And that looks a little something like this. Just a place to sit. Just the two of us. In the evening sun, as we pretend to read.